On October 28, 1960, United Artists chief Max Youngstein sees a rough cut of The Misfits at Paramount Studios in Los Angeles. To producer Frank Taylor's surprise, he did not like the picture. Youngstein said, quote, that somehow or other the conflict and turbulence among the people in the screenplay had evaporated, and that the story in the most superficial sense was the story of three men after a girl and how they reacted to each other. But he didn't see that on the screen. He also said Miller's screenplay and the actors' performances were excellent, but director John Huston did not live up to his usual standards. Taylor told Youngstein that he was just an overseer on the project, ensuring quality, but did not meddle with Huston or the actors. In the morning, they all met in Huston's suite at the Beverly Hills Hotel. Director Huston was baffled by Youngstein's assessment and claimed that the things he was looking for were not in the screenplay. Miller agreed with Youngstein that his screenplay didn't translate to what they created. Huston, Taylor, and Youngstein did agree they still had a beautiful film, but Miller was uncertain. After Youngstein left, Huston told Miller and Taylor that they still had a great work of art, but regardless of who was at fault, the film must be fixed. Taylor and Miller were dejected and told each other, quote, that they had an artistic failure and that their aim to make an ultimate film misfired. Meanwhile, that afternoon, Marilyn Monroe did a long, sought-after color photo shoot for Eve Arnold at the Paramount Portrait Studio. 2 days later, producer Taylor and screenwriter Arthur Miller met with John Huston in his office at Paramount. They decided to reshoot the dance sequence between Monroe and Wallach, but with more emotion. They also wanted to redo the scene of Monroe lying on the truck bed with Gable consoling her. In the afternoon, a shot of Wallach was filmed at Stage 2, with him in the cockpit of the biplane, having engine oil flying in his face. Miller and Huston felt they needed to explain why Guido changed the spark plugs in a later scene. However, the two suggested reshoots were never done, and Wallach's scene was not used in the movie. As for Miller's script changes, he suggested that Gable's scene with Monroe in the station wagon be scrapped, and a new scene of him at the beginning of the film be inserted. The new shots would show him and Monroe entering the boarding house after going grocery shopping. Wallach sees them walk in, indicating his buddy Gay was dating Rosalind. Setting his jealousy aside, he offers them his country home. Gable, whose contract gave him final say in any script changes, told Miller the importance of keeping the wagon scene, especially when Rosalind asked Gay where he lived, and he pointed to the vast desert around them. He also said that each detail needn't be explained, like why did Guido let them use his ranch house. Later, Miller thanked Gable, and the decision was made to not alter the script.